Mes esam mūsų universiteto Žemės ūkio akademijos mokomasis ūkis.
So this is the training farm of the university's Agriculture Academy.
Okay.
We have about 450 hectares of land.
Okay. Ir žvėrių turim.
Gyvulininkystės padalinio vadovas, turim gyvulių šiai dienai 430.
430 livestock.
Iš jų 166 karvės melžiam.
166 dairy cows. It's pretty unusual type of farming in Lithuania.
Išlaikom 28 darbuotojus.
As they, for this not huge area, they have 28 employees.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they still are profitable. So two parts of farm, so to say, chemical wise and some organic areas. We have 8 field crop rotation.
8 field crop rotation. Taip pat mes pagrinde verčiamės sėklininkystę.
And the main enterprise is seed production. Seed production.
Auginam kviečių, žirnių,
wheat, peas,
sėklas, taip pat ir
for seed and grass for seed.
Right.
Grasses, yeah. Every 4 years they try to use organic fertilizers into the fields.
Labai mažai chemijos.
And in terms of chemistry, they use very effective rotations and they don't use a lot of this chemical fertilizers.
Okay. Taip, trumpai turbūt viskas.
In short,
turit kažkokių klausimų.
Please ask if you...
Do you use any mechanical weed control for organic?
Yeah, suprantat ar išverst? Only for organic fields.
What kind
yes.
What kind of machinery is it?
Weeder.
Yeah. Some kind of weeder.
Yeah.
And before sowing, we go with cultivator, with plow, so that happens.
To stimulate weeds?
Yeah.
Okay. And the rotation on the organic, what's it?
Ja, kokia sėjomena ekologiniam.
Daugiametės žolės, tai dažniausiai dabilai.
Perennial grasses like red clover.
Red clover, yeah.
Then wheat. Tada žirnių avižų mišinys.
Pea oat mixture.
Yeah, combination.
And then barley.
Barley.
Su įseliu.
With undercrop.
Undercrop, yeah, like a clover.
Clover,
yeah.
Actually, that's it.
And then back to grass.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah.
And is it a plough-based system here or a minimum cultivation, minimum tillage cultivation?
Sorry?
Is it a plough-based system that the guys use here, or is it a minimum tillage situation?
Ar normalus arimas, ar minimalus dirbimas?
Šiai dienai pagrindas yra arimas, tačiau...
Plowing for today. But they have plans to build another farmhouse, farm building.
Right.
Renew the system of manure handling.
Right, okay.
Ir tada pereit prie to minimalaus žemės.
And then to start minimal tillage.
Min-till, strip-till, kind of.
Do you feed the red clover? Do you make silage with the red clover for the livestock here, and the combination crop of the peas and oats, is that fed to the cows?
Naudojam dobilius.
Yes, they use red clover.
Right. And do you think is it a good?
Ja, mišinį, ką nors dar.
Mes
Buvom pasidarę mišinį. Buvom pasidarę ir mišinių.
They also used mixture for feed as well.
Pagrindė tai eina daugiamečių žolių šienai.
But mainly it's perennial grass silage and maize silage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they try to have rations to optimize the milk. Yeah, and to use as less as possible chemicals.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And when do they feed red clover silage to the animals as well, do they?
Yes.
How does that affect cow performance, or does it affect their
He says that on the basis of their feeds, on their rations, the health and longevity of cows depends.
Galiu didžiuotis tuo, kad mes gaunam iš karvės 7 veršiukus.
And he's quite proud to say that they have seven calves per cow.
Tai parodo karvės ilgamžiškumą.
And that shows that cow has a long life.
Very good.
Prasta aikštelė tendemas.
Just a simple type of milking parlor.
Melžiam iš karto 8 karvės.
So they have 8 cows per time.
Dirba 2 melžėjos.
You have 2 milking maids.
Yeah.
132 cows for today. And the milking takes 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Milkers, new type milkers with cassettes, type of, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, it is heating and reducing the somatic cell count.
Yeah. Very good.
9,500 liters.
Per cow.
Yeah. 4-6 fat content
Baltymai 3-5.
and 3.5 protein.
Yeah.
Good constituents. And are the cow, what breed of cows are they?
Kokios veislės karvės?
Holšteinis beveik 100%. Dar turim Lietuvos juodmargį.
Kiek sakėt procentų?
80.
80% Holstein and they have Lithuanian black and white breed.
Right, okay. And are they indoors all year round or they go?
Visą laiką karvės viduj laikomas.
Išeina į lauką.
They can go outside as well.
Šalia tvarto yra aikštelė.
They have like what's the word?
Paddock system.
Paddock near the barn.
All right.
O vasarą ganom nuo ryto iki pietų.
And in summer they are grazing from the morning to the
Evening.
to lunch time,
Right,
something.
okay.
something.
8 metai tai,
They have one innovation for 8 years already.
kad žiemą mes šeriam karvėms, po 2 kg karvei duodam želmenų,
That
paskui nueisim į ceką.
in winter time they give green fodder for cows.
All right.
You will be able to see that.
Yeah. What was the one I asked? Was the question I was going to ask? Oh yeah, sorry. You might say to me, in Ireland, for comparison purposes, in Ireland, cows are outside most of the time. They're indoors maybe for about 2 months.
Veskit toliau.
How many cows are milking here? 166.
Coming in today.
130.
Šiuo momentu sakėt 132 melžit, ne?
Taip, 132, kitos užtrukusios.
132 milking cows at the moment, others are pregnant.
And how long does it take per milking to milk all
2,5 valandos melžia.
Taip.
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours?
Kol nebuvo
milk.
šitų kasečių, melždavom pusę valandos ilgiau.
And before they started that, so the milking took half an hour longer.
And
So
would they consider making a longer parlor to fit more cows in? per
Planuojat didesnę aikštelę ar
O
ne?
mums neleidžia, kaip pasakyti, prie miesto žemės, mes negalim didinti gyvulių skaičių.
They can't increase number of cows because they are situated near the city.
time? No, but in terms of the parlor here, in terms of
No.
clusters,
Nedidelis, kiek supratau, aikštelės.
Ne. Naują fermą statysim, bus robotizuota, 3
But
robotai.
they are going to erect a new barn, so that will be robotized,
Right, all right.
automated.
Nes čia yra mokomasis ūkis.
Because this is a training farm for students to
Daugiamečių žolių
perennial grass silage
ir priedai. Melasas,
and additives, molasses,
Želmenys.
these young green grass seedlings. Sorry, seedlings. Yeah.
ir tada matyti,
You will be able to drink milk. And you will see.
net jaučiasi kaip vasarą ganytų karvių pienas, daleiskim.
And it says that milk resembles
Nes
milk
ir
in
va čia
summer
jaučiasi
time.
želmenys. Suominės savybės visai pieno kitos.
Yeah, milk has better taste. They also sell milk to citizens. And they're very happy to buy the milk, and they're very happy about the taste and urea, somatic cell count, and other things.
And is most of the crops grown on the farm used to feed the livestock? Or
Didžioji dalis, ką auginate augalų pašarams eina, ar dar ir parduodat kažką?
Pardavimui irgi eina.
Sell also.
Right, okay.
And young stock is also raised here.
Right, okay. And does the flavor or the constituents of the milk change much when the cows go out onto the paddocks?
Sako, ar skiriasi pieno parametrai ir kitos savybės, kai karvės laukia būna ir kai uždarytos?
Pas mus nelabai, todėl kad daug lemia, sakau, va, to želmenys. Mes jeigu nustojam ganymą...
Not really, because they use these seedlings for feeding.
Iš karto tą pačią dieną, kada jau einam per įžiemenį šėrimą ir iš karto duodam želmenį.
Yeah, when they start keeping cows inside, so this very same day, they start feeding these seedlings, using seedlings in the end, no big difference.
Ir užtat ir gyvuliai, kaip pasakyti, organizmas taip, nu, to tokio neturi aštraus perėjimo.
Yeah, and there's no very sharp difference for the animal from changing the environment.
Yeah. Do you find you're betting on cows on straw? Do you find that affects the somatic cell counts?
Kreikiama šiaudais, taip?
Taip.
Ar yra ten dėl somatinių ląstelių koks tai?
O tai 90.
400,000 allowed, so they have, kiek sakėt pas jūs? 190,000.
We've moved away from bedding cows on straw for that reason, for somatic cell count reason.
Yeah, so you...
We have moved away, we don't use straw.
Sako, jie šieno nenaudoja kraikui dėl somatinių ląstelių.
Aš naudoju šiaudų, bet, reiškia, ant šiaudų barstom gesintas kalkes.
They use straw, but they also use this lime.
Yeah. So we would bed cows on individual cubicles, so they're concrete cubicles, so they lay on the cubicles, and we'll also use lime as well.
Jie sako irgi, pas tos betoninės susginys irgi naudoja kalkes.
Jo. Kol nenaudojom kalkių, somatinių ląstelių kiekis, nu, kaip pasakyti.
Yeah, before they started using lime, so somatic cell count was higher.
Yeah, can imagine.
Taip kaip gamyboje dirbu 43 metai, tai kaip pasakyti, tą jau...
So he's been here for 43 years, so he says he knows how to do things.
It's a fair idea, yeah.
Taip plius pagal specialybę veterinarijos gydytojas.
He's a veterinary surgeon from...
Right, okay.
Užtat ir tas rodikliai užtat geri. Jo. Čia mūsų laboratorija, kaip tik tų želmenų.
So this laboratory of these seedlings that we have been talking about.
Pradžia buvo prieš 8 metus.
They started 8 years ago. Tests with different animal groups.
Žiūrėjom, reiškia, kaip riebalai, baltymai.
They checked protein,
mažėja,
fat,
didėja,
whether it increases or decreases.
Gyvulių priesvoris.
Weight gain.
Ir gavom gerus rezultatus, užtat ir užsikabinom.
And they got good results, so they started using it.
And how many kilos per day per head are you using?
Iš 1 kilogramų grūdų.
Kiek, sako, kiek šėrimui vienam gyvuliui per dieną?
2 kilogramai.
2 kilos.
Negalim daugiau, nes parodė, kad kyla tada somatinis ląstelės.
If you increase, then the somatic cell count increases as well.
Ja. Jeigu priesvorį žiūrint prieaugliui, tada viskas tvarkoj, bet su pieno...
If you only look for weight gain, then it's okay. But if you go for milk, then you have to...
And are many commercial farms doing this method, using these?
Komerciniai ūkiai naudoja šitą metodą?
Taip.
Yes.
Taip. Labai paplitę dabar.
It's very popular now.
Net ir užsienį jau mūsų tie, kurie...
Even in foreign countries.
Lietuviai įteisinę tą...
It is like patented. Yeah. Patent.
Oh, patents. Yeah.
Lithuanian, yes, it's like
Patent,
a
yes.
patent. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Very good.
Iš 1 kilogramų grūdų gaunam 6,5 želmenų.
6 kilo of seedlings per kilo of grain.
Ir galit pasižiūrėti, kokią velėną. Va, kaip tik šiandien šitos jau ims grūdus. Va. Ir viskas susimala.
Yeah.
Viskas susimala.
Everything is milled.
Viskas
Roll the
susimala.
milk.
Huh?
Everything you say is what?
Milled.
Milled.
Everything
Oh,
is
sorry.
milled.
Jo. Labai noriai ėda karvės. Šitą irgi velėną.
Cows like it very much. This is barley, but they try to use other plants as well. Kokią sakėt bandėt irgi naudojimą?
Ir žirnius, ir vikius.
Peas, veg,
Wheat
oats is no good. They are too light.
Right.
It's no good.
and wheat.
Kviečiai?
Kviečiai super, bet
Yeah, wheat is very good.
kviečiai yra pas mus brangiausias
But
grūdas,
it's
mes
the
jį
most
parduodam.
expensive cereal, so they sell it. This is barley.
And how long do they leave it growing like that before they feed it?
On the 7th day, they take it out.
All right.
7 days.
Yeah. Automatic irrigation, lighting.
Yra ant stalo
You have
temperatūra.
moisture here. Moisture, temperature. Yeah, you can see. He says if something is wrong, then automatically mold starts. Everything must be very clean and tidy.
Have you looked at different?
Nenaudojam jokių priedų. Anksčiau naudodavom priedus specialius, kad greičiau užaugtų. Bet
They don't use any additives. They
Right,
used
okay.
to have it, try to use
Yeah.
additives to increase growth,
Bet visur yra pinigai.
but it costs
Geriau
money.
vieną dieną ilgiau
And he says-
paauginam ir tą patį gaunam.
Maybe one day longer, but
Ir
you have
sutaupom
quite,
didelius pinigus.
you save lots of money.
How do you, when you feed it, do you cut it off?
Jis klausė, ar pjaunat, jūs sakėt, kad viską.
Ne, viską suvelėdam.
All this is going and
Maišytuvas
milk
viską
in
suvelia.
the mixer and fed.
Ir
Okay,
Everything.
pašare net nepastebėjot, kad yra.
And you can't even notice it in the prepared.
Jeigu taip paduotum, tai karvė žinoma, tik tai nuėstų tą.
Of course, if you give it like this to the cow, so she will only eat the green part.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when you mix in then mill everything and it's totally
Gets
eaten.
mixed up. Right.
Ir kada pradedi važelmenis šerti, automatiškai karvė jaučia pagal kvapą, kad į tvartą įvažiavus su želmenim dalytuvas.
And she says when they start feeding these seedlings, cows feel from the smell that something is good. They
Ir
like,
iš karto
like it.
eina ėsti,
Yeah, and
kada
they
ėda
are
ir
very
pieną gamina.
willing to eat, and then the milk production increases.
So what we do with barleys and wheats in Ireland is we roll it, we crush it, and then mix it into a total mixed ration like what you do.
Sakė,
rather than that.
but seedlings as well?
No.
Jie sako, jie grūdus, jie kviečius ir wheat and
Barley.
ir miežius jie mala ir tada deda į tą, bet jie tokių nenaudoja.
Because if we don't crush it, it will pass through the animal and it'll come out in the dung at the other end of the
Ne.
animal.
Ir sako, tada šeria gyvulius.
Bet nedaigintus, kaip ir mes.
But you don't have this.
Don't have it with that.
Ne.
Ne, tai mes irgi kombinuotus pašarus darom, irgi savo grūdus malam.
But they also crush, they also use grain as well. And
Irgi savo grūdinės kultūras mes naudojam savo
they
gyvulių.
also use their grain
Šėrimui.
for feeding as
So
well.
what the key advantage of this is
Tai manot, kad šitas yra pagrindinis tas toksai
O
esmė viso to gero.
man tai lemia tai, kad reiškia šitą želmenis, kada pradėjom šerti, tad mūsų pienas atitinka vaikų mišinukams.
He says
Ledams.
when they started using the seedlings as feed, so the milk is good for baby food,
Right, okay.
Ledų gamybai.
ice cream production,
Right. Very important.
Ir ko daugiau reikia, tada visai kiti pinigėliai
And
ateina tau už
then
litro pieno.
they can earn more money for a liter of milk.
Somatinių ląstelių kiekis.
Yeah, they check the quality, more fat, more
Jeigu
protein,
tokio-
less somatic cells. And
Jeigu tokioj fermoje daleiskim padarom, kad pas mus būtų bakterijų 6 arba 8,
bacteria count
They-
is 6 or 8, so he says it's pretty good.
irgi viską.
Do you feed seedlings all year round, or is it just when they're
Sorry?
Do you feed seedlings all year round, or is it only when the cows are indoors?
Ar visą laiką duodate tų želmenų, ar tik tai tada, kai karvės
Vasarą, jeigu genam į ganyklą, kam duoti žemę?
No, in summer when they're grazing, they don't feed it. Only when indoors. Lights
Ir švara.
and cleanliness. The most important thing is energy.
Yes. They don't use solar panels or anything like that here to
Up.
create. They don't use solar panels or anything like that here to create energy or windmills.
Kaip energijos iš kur gaunat?
Kaip? Perkam.
Electricity, they buy it. No, jokių neturi čia tų kažkokių.
Turėsi.
Yeah.
Turėsi.
Yeah.
Solar, yeah.
Turėsi. O taip svarbiausia, kaip pasakyti, visi nori, kad būtų pienas, nesmirdėtų mėšlų.
Yeah, everyone wants that milk has not additional odors. Like,
Arba pašarais žieminiais, kurie mes
because
šeriam
it's
šienainį, tuo
either
siūlo su...
smells of silage or manure, you know.
Nes viską daleiskim, jeigu žmonėm mes parduodam šitą pieną, kurį šeriam su želmenim, iš karto man žmonės pasako, vad, nupirkau pas kaimyną, kuris pardavinėja, ne tas pienas.
Yeah, so people buy milk from them, and let's say from a neighbor, and
Yeah.
they can see the difference that in smell. That the neighbor's milk has some additional bad odor.
And is most of the milk produced on the farm for fresh consumption, or does it go for cheese or baby food? Or
They
Nepasakysiu,
sell. He can't say. He says they sell for for kaip ten tiems.
Miltelius ten tuos visus sportinius.
He can't say. They sell for a company, and
All
he
right,
says
okay.
it's very unfavorable. Before that, there was rapeseed here.
Oh, okay.
Trešiam mėšlų 34 tonas į hektarą.
They used manure 34 tons per hectare. But as August was very, very dry,
Tai mes tiesiog fiziškai negalėjom plūgo įkišti.
so they couldn't just physically put the plow in
Too
the
hard.
field.
Ground was too hard.
Sorry, go ahead.
Gavos tokia nekokybiška žemės paruošimas, dėl ko
And it was this soil preparation was not of good quality.
Okay.
Bet tikimės bus geri
But
kviečiai.
they hope that still the wheat will be good.
Yeah, it
How
looks
much-
good. Yeah.
How much chemical nitrogen will you use on this crop?
Vis
In autumn during sowing time, they used
20
20,
azoto.
20
kilos.
nitrogen.
Yes. Ir dabar pavasarį, vasarą
In spring and in summer
planuojama
they plan to
140 kažkur.
140, 120.
That's a lot of nitrogen.
Lots?
That's a lot of nitrogen.
Like a
Yeah.
dog.
With the organic manure as well, 44 tons per hectare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're over 220 or 30 kilos of nitrogen per hectare.
Yeah.
That's a lot of nitrogen.
Labai daug sako.
And yields, sorry, what
is the
sort of
yield?
yields? Typically.
Typically, I don't know because I work only half a year.
All right.
But
That's a great answer. That's a great answer.
but last year we had 7.5. Oh, excuse me, 6.5.
Tons per hectare.
Yeah.
That was before you came. So next year it'll be higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tai va čia bus ir mano tikslas išsiaiškinti, kur buvo naudota neefektyviai.
He says his target will be to identify if it was inefficient and how it was inefficient. What should be done
Efektyvumą
and how to increase efficiency
chemijos naudojimo atžvilgiu.
in terms
tiek
of
ir
chemistry and in terms of organic
So do
fertilizers.
you get septoria pressure? You get a lot of septorium wheat here?
No,
Septorioza.
neturim dėl sėjomainos savo.
No, due to rotation.
Ah, right, okay. Right, okay.
Žieminius kviečius būtent mes fungicidų purškiam vieną kartą.
Only one time fungicide for winter wheat.
We'll use 3
Yeah.
for septoria. And
And
if
this
we don't use 3, we get maybe 5 tons a hectare.
This is in our
Rotation, yeah. But even if we have crop rotation in Ireland, if we follow a faba beans or oilseed, we still need 3.
In other farms in Lithuania, we have the same problem as you do.
Turiu augalų.
Because they use 3 or 4 plant crop rotation.
Right, okay.
Tai ir labai didžiulė problema dabar yra pas visoje Lietuvoje pas ūkininkus su rapsu.
And they have very big problems with rapeseed in all farms in Lithuania.
What sort of problems?
Kas per problema?
Lygos puola ir
Diseases.
nėra
So
jokios
forma-
kontrolės.
Diseases, no good control.
Especially.
Or verticillium wilt,
Verticillium.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right, okay.
Insects also make huge problem. We can't control with insecticides
Flea beetle.
anymore.
Flea beetle, cabbage stem flea beetle. In August, the problems in August
Rugpjūtį problemos didžiausios.
or September.
Ar rugsėjai?
Su rapsu
Yeah.
Yeah.
With rapeseed, yeah?
The young seedling.
Yeah.
didžiausias problemos pavasaris.
In spring, huge problems are in spring.
Dabar jau matosi, kad realiai visą augalo vegetaciją problemos.
Now we can see that the problems are during all vegetation cycle.
Ah, right, okay.
Jau pradeda arba lygos, arba
Now
pavasarį
you
ankstyvą
start
kenkėjai.
either diseases or pests.
So, how many fungicides would you put on oilseed rape?
We put only one also.
Right, okay.
And last year we had almost 4 tons per hectare.
It's not bad.
In August,
Mes gavom 650.
they got 650.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Now it's back to the 450.
Well, it's back.
It's coming down. The markets are bad at the moment.
Yeah,
It's like
now
the grain price.
430 maybe.
Yeah,
So in the
430.
UK, they're talking the UK.
They're back at
price-
240 dry now. The French price yesterday morning.
Yeah, I was watching the UK market yesterday. They're saying the grain price in the UK, wheat price in the UK was below £200 sterling a ton. So grain prices are
Yeah.
going down.
Okay.
So you use precision tools or precision mapping.
Know that?
Not much, but we are trying to go that
Precision photos.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, last year we bought it.
So
Galima.
when will
Yeah.
you apply your first application of nitrogen here?
Pirma, va dabar pas mus ūkį, kadangi yra 2 agronomai,
As they have 2 agronomists
Ah,
in the
I am
their
the
job.
junior one. Tai labai kyla šiam momentui didelės
So
diskusijos.
they have huge discussions about that.
Kadangi nesutarėm, vienas
As
nori anksčiau,
He
kitas
says
nori
one of
dar
us
netręšt.
want to use it earlier and another doesn't want
Right.
to do it
Yeah.
at the
What do you think,
time.
Martin?
Drive it on now.
Oh, drive it on, yeah. Now, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You need it immediately. Yeah. Push it on. Keep the tillers going.
If we can, it's very wet in Ireland at the moment, and if we could spread our first application of nitrogen, we would do it this week.
Nu, vat mes stengiamės dabar galvojam, kad dar ne, vien dėl to, kad kaip
So
ir
they-
pranašauja lietų.
So they think not to do it at the moment because the weather forecast is to be rainy.
Right, okay.
Ir praneša kitą savaitę netgi neigiamą
And
temperatūrą.
next week we even anticipate negative temperatures.
Oh,
Ah.
we're lucky. We'll be home.
O bent jau aš aspektą, kurį žiūriu planuojantis savo tręšimui, tai yra būtent dirvožemio temperatūra.
He says, myself, practically, I look to the
soil
soil
temperature,
temperature, yeah.
not the weather temperature.
And growth stage of the crop.
How much is fertilizer costing here?
I forgot for how much we bought it. But I know last week amonio salietra kainavo 420.
Ammonium
Ammonium nitrate.
nitrate.
Yeah.
Kiek sakė?
420.
Wow.
Ah, here. We're coming back here next week, Martin.
We're
We've a trailer to
twice
pick up.
that price in Ireland at the moment. Yeah.
You pay?
800,
Twice?
about 800,
800.
800 at the moment.
Oh.
now.
800 euros because we're so far west. It takes transport.
Yeah, but
costs.
the farmers who bought in the autumn, they paid a lot of.
Big money.
Yeah, we paid.
Us at home.
We paid 940 euros, I think, for urea
Yeah. I think that's
before
what
Christmas.
we bought a heap of it before Christmas.
Yeah.
In
thought-
our country also paid that.
We thought
That
we were.
price.
We thought we were
Yeah.
clever.
And we had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
We were afraid that there would be no fertilizer available in the spring. You know, there was rumours that it would be hard to get.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tai va, to dabar apie kviečius dar ką papasakot net.
Do you use German varieties or Lithuanian varieties of wheat and oilseeds?
In winter wheat we use Skagen
Yeah, I think they're Danish.
and Wendelen. We grow winter wheat for the seed,
Yes.
so we have to vary ourselves to
Yes.
the most farmers what they use.
What they want to use.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Do you bring students out here then to work on the farm, or do they get demonstrations on the farm when you're working here?
More demonstrations,
Right.
but we also very happy if they would come, we would accept them.
Yeah. Harvest that with a combine harvester, or
Yeah.
do you put? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you take it to full harvest. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't make silage with.
Arba galim jau eiti tiesiai į
Animate
ekologinius
farm. Yeah.
žemės kviečius.
Let's see organic field.
Yeah.
Because they are right here.
You know?
Chickweed. Yeah.
Yeah, chickweed.
This
Okay.
year is the huge problem in this field.
Yeah. And mayweed here.
I think maybe it's not a maybe though.
No, looks like mayweed. What is it?
What?
Borrowweed, chamomile.
Chamomile.
Chamomile,
Yeah.
that's
Same
what it is,
family.
chamomile.
Same family. Yeah. Chamomile.
Yeah.
Chamomile.
Chamomile, same family, yeah.
Šį pavasarį turbūt šitam lauke bus numeris vienas veiksmas, tai važiuot su akėčiam bandyti.
Yes, so we'll have to harrow this field
Yes.
the first time, the first job.
Žalės kiek įmanoma, kad duot erdvės tiek kviečiam ir tuos negyvus lapus irgi šiek tiek
To get space and to remove those
Is it
dead leaves.
Dead leaves. Is it too wet to harrow now, or do you wait till it gets dry?
till it gets dry.
Right. And how tall would you be comfortable being the latest timing where you could harrow?
First,
Node.
yeah,
First node. Okay.
first note.
Okay.
What kind of? Do you have a picture of the type of
Probably in the yard, is it?
equipment?
No, because we borrow it.
Okay.
Right.
We
Is
don't
it,
have our own, so
wonder is it a
that's a
comb?
problem a little bit.
Yeah. So you just drive over the entire crop with it.
Yeah.
And you will get some. You will damage some of the crop as well as the weed, but some people say if you don't damage the crop, you're not damaging the weed. You're not doing a good enough job.
Čia irgi turim didelių diskusijų su
Again, we have discussions
su
about that
agronomu,
with his colleague.
Yeah.
kadangi tiek ir jo pusė kaip ir teisė, bet tiek ir mano
He
nuomonė
says
kaip ir teisė.
their both opinions are different, but both are in a way correct.
You can be the neutral observer here now. You can be the neutral person. You can really give your you can give your opinion now, Martin. When would you do it, Martin?
Yeah. Well, I'd be more in favour of a different machine that goes between the rows. You know,
Yeah.
inter-row
Yeah.
between the row.
Tarpueilių kažkokį parentuoti.
Yeah.
Like the chameleon. Have you seen chameleon machine? It's a Swedish machine from Sweden.
Maybe.
it sows the crop and it weeds the crop as well. It's a machine.
Sėja ir piktžolės.
That's GPS though, isn't it?
It's camera guided as well. So it's camera guided.
Yeah.
And so it'll then between the rows take out the weeds.
Reiškia, tarpueilius išrovė.
Yeah, and it can also sow like a clover seed between the rows.
Gali sėti
And
dobilus
that acts
tokius,
like a mulch
pavyzdžiui.
to cover the ground between to act as competition for the weeds.
Yeah.
But it's a very expensive machine. It's about €130,000.
130 tūkstančių.
Yeah, so we don't have one. We'd like, we'll ask.
You would like to have one, yeah?
We'll get one somewhere.
Yeah.
We have our shopping list now. We're going to get a convenience machine. We're going to get a GPS trailer. We're going to get all these things.
No, but there are other machines we were thinking of going between the rows and trying it. But the machine you're using here then does all the crop. It doesn't go between. It's like I know what you mean. It's like a comb. It's like
Finger comb, yeah.
Kaip su šukom, ne?
Nu jo.
And do you use controlled traffic tram lines? Are the tram lines in the same place all the time? Or probably not as important.
Vėžės ten tas
Prieš
kontroliuoja.
mane nebuvo, bet aš pasistengsiu, kad būtų.
He says they didn't have it before he came,
Right,
but he
okay.
will do that, they will have
Yes.
that.
Geriau mint toj pačioj vietoj, negu visą lauką
Yeah,
išsivažinėti.
he says it's better to track on the same tracks.
Any idea what that one is? What weed is that? Let's see if
What's that?
Is that it? Epilobium tetragonum. Tetragonum.
I suppose me looking in, I say, why use all your organic manure on the conventional part of your farm? Because you can use chemical fertilizer there. You
Again?
can't use chemical fertilizer here. So why not use all that wonderful source of organic manure here?
He used to be a conventional farmer.
Ah, okay,
But,
yeah.
like, because you don't have the option
Yeah,
here.
you told it, yeah.
You're putting it on something that you have other options on, I suppose.
Mes naudojam su ta idėja, kadangi chemizuotas ūkis yra vis tiek intensyvus.
He has the idea that conventional farming still is intensive type
O
of farming.
kadangi ten yra daug arimo, tai mes
And,
labai
and as they use lots of plowing,
dirvožemio kaip ir erozijas, galim pasakyti taip.
so they fear soil erosion.
Todėl ta organika mes tengiamės viską
So
kompensuoti,
they try to compensate with organics,
kad nedegraduotų
not to
dirvožemio.
degrade the soil.
So, I suppose why not chop the straw
Because they need it for the animals.
on the conventional?
Yeah,
but if you're worried about soil erosion, so who gets priority, the animal or the soil?
Yeah, that's
The economics of the animal or the soil? You know, that if we really want to look at soil and you put your organic here and then you have everything. You have if soil comes first. So your fertility is coming first.
yeah.
Your erosion, soil health is being addressed. Okay, the poor animal it costs more money to buy in the bedding, but I have my organic hat on here.
Okay.
This is he with a golf hat on him.
Use a wood golf club.
That's not organic. Do you use cover crops? Or does the farm use cover crops here then over the winter? No. Because that could be an answer to your issue about trying to build organic matter levels on the conventional
It seems to
farm.
be all winter cereals here. There's no spring cropping.
Maize, peas, beans. Under the winter beans.
In organic or in
Conventional.
The combination crop, is that sown in the springtime or is that sown in the autumn? Is that a winter bean or pea or is
in spring.
it spring? Okay,
yeah.
so that's a spring crop. So you could put a cover crop before there, but you've winter wheat and is it winter
oilseed.
or winter oilseed rape?
Winter wheat and spring barley.
Or this spring barley you use? Okay, so you do have opportunities to put in cover
Yeah,
crops.
we have, and I'm already looking.
You could try a vetch as a cover crop.
Vikius, naudojat?
Yeah.
To give
Tarpinė kultūra.
Naudojama mišiniuose.
In mixtures only.
Yeah.
only in mixtures. Okay.
Is cover cropping popular in Lithuania now?
Dabar dėmesys smarkiai auga.
It's increasing.
5 metus va dabar tikrai smarkiai ūkininkai atkreipia dėmesį.
5 years maybe. It's on the increase.
In Ireland now, there was a new regulation passed last year that after harvest, we must double cultivate our land to create a green cover to stop nitrates from filtering out and into groundwater. So we have to go in after all our harvest next year. We have to go in and cultivate everything, almost everything.
Nu, pas mus ūkį dabar ir yra tokia dilema, kai per daug agronomų mažam plote susiduria.
They have an issue of having too many agronomers per square meter.
Too many cooks, yes.
Cooks will spoil the broth.
Skirtingos nuomonės, visi
Different
požiūriai.
Opinions,
Doctors
different
differ
approaches.
and patients die.
Yeah.
That rule last year that was brought in last year now was brought in to protect water. That's why it was brought in, just to stop nitrate leaching into water.
Yeah. They will build new farm.
Yeah.
And then they will try to introduce all these things that are related with these upcoming issues.
Yes.
Pereisim nuo mėšlo ant
From manure
srutų,
to
kad irgi
slurry.
įterpimas būtų ir
have opportunity to put more organic on organic. They have vision.
Kad mes chemizuotam ūkį turim 8 augalų
As we
rotaciją.
have 8 plant rotation on the conventional
Taip
field,
Have the same.
padaryti palyginimą, kad tam pačiam lauke būtų
and to compare.
viena dalis intensyvaus
One part
padirbimo,
of intensive
o kita
tillage
dalis būtų
and next part
ekologinė.
would be organic part.
Ir tada lyginti
And then to
tiek
compare.
derlių, tiek pačių augalų
Yield.
sveikatą.
Health of plants
Ir svarbiausia turbūt, kas kiekvienam ūkininkui, tai yra pelningumas.
and of course profitability,
Profitability, of course,
because
yeah.
it's
Tai
the
vat,
most
kad
important thing
turėtume ką
for
parodyti ne
farmers.
tik studentams, bet ir
Not
apšviesti
only to
pačius
show
ūkininkus.
students, but only to show the farmers.
The one word, the biggest challenge for organic tillage in Lithuania. What comes to mind first? What do you see as the biggest challenge for organic tillage?
Tiesiog, kad neturi ūkininkai pakankamo kiekio organikos, nes nelaiko gyvulių.
Farmers don't have organic because they don't keep animals.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Ir,
so there's no source of organic
Organic
manure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
ir dėl to jau dabar per 10 metų kokių labai smarkiai pajauti ūkininkai patys, kad jų dirvožėmis tapo vos ne kaip asfaltas.
The farmers have felt during recent 10 years that their soil have become, he says, like an asphalt.
Right.
Bad.
Gali eiti su lakuotais batais ir žemė.
You can use your fancy shoes and go on the field. It's just see that young people, they try to get alternative sources of organic.
Dabar labai smarkiai domisi komposto pačiu tiek.
Compost is on
Ne
the
tik įsigijimų, bet
increase,
ir pačių ruošimų viso to.
not only of obtaining it, but producing it.
Yeah.
Tai tikėkimės tikrai bus, atgaivinsim savo
So
dirvožėmį.
let's hope that the soil will be enriched, improved. Yeah.
Yeah.
O dabar, ką čia jums apie tą ekologinį dar, net nežinau, šiaip pat irgi šiemet turėsim labai gerai sutarėm su viena kompanija projektą.
So they have one project with one company,
Specialiai studentams,
especially for
kad
students.
atsivešim į savo ūkį jau visiškai savarankišką robotą.
They will bring a totally autonomous robot
All right.
on the fields.
Tai vat ir parodysim studentam, kaip pats robotas geba savo sensorių pagalba dirbti žemę, apvažiuoti visas kliūtis.
The main idea is to show students how the robot itself can, basing on his sensors, make all operations.
Ir parodysim, kiek tai sutaupo darbo sąnaudų.
To show how much labor and other costs can be saved,
Palyginti ir darbo pačio kokybę.
compared also with the quality of operation.
Ir tuo pačiu aplamai apšviesti juos su viso.
And on the whole, just to show them how it works.
Agrokoncernas. Tai va čia tikrai džiaugiuosi, kad galėsim padaryti studentam tokią interaktyvą.
This is quite good for this interactive
There's some
event.
fantastic, like
Ne, čia mūsų tarpusavio toks susitarimas jau.
the technology, the new technology is amazing. There was a machine made in Denmark, a farm droid. It's a robot machine and it's powered by solar, and it'll sow the crop and it'll also weed the crop for you. And it's probably for small seeded crops, but it just shows you how technology is advancing. It's amazing. Yeah. Again, 100,000 is all you need.
This area a little bit.
Your one daughter was
Yeah.
fair in winter in
December.
December they had 20 centimeters of snow. The vegetation was not stopped.
And mes stebėjom, kiek ilgai jie yra, tai netgi sausio vis dar vidury augalai vegetavo, nebuvo sustoję augti.
The vegetation still continues in the middle of January.
This the deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, this is roe deer. Roe deer.
Yeah.
Jo, stirnos. Va, ta miškelį gyvena savo. Kiek važiuoji būna, va taip va jos yra.
Hang on. Ready? Now.
Did you get the logo?
Bet čia dėja ir yra tas vienas iš tų probleminių laukų, kur vasaros metu buvo išartas ir tas sarimas nesulygintas buvo paliktas 3 savaitės.
So that was one of the problematic fields.
Right.
They plowed it, cut
Išarė ir paliko saulės kaitroj 3
and
savaitės.
left it in the sunshine for three weeks.
So,
When did you sow this?
rugpjūčio 19.
19th of August.
August.
Yeah. So, it was a huge mistake made before.
Fine. You have a good plant count, you have a good plant population. They'll all branch and fill, they'll be fine.
I hope so.
They'll be late, but they'll be fine.
Yes.
If we come back here at the end of April, that'll be that height.
Jo, nes čia. Čia.
We would, at home again, we would try and get nitrogen onto this crop to try and get the crop going as quickly as we possibly can. But again, I mean, it's going to be wet and cold next week, so
Yeah.
it really won't start here till probably April.
Start with fertilizer will be. I want to go with maybe after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But another agronomist he has different minds. So I don't know what will be. We will see.
We would have put our first fertilizer on oilseed rape in Ireland in mid-February.
We were going through with the second fertilizer last
Oh.
week.
But it's about here starting to flower. Oh, it's starting to flower now, so it will start to get yellow.
Na tai projektas buvo Europos inovacijų partnerystės.
That
Mes-
was the project of innovation partnership.
Mes buvom partneriai
And we were partners.
ir konsultavimo tarnyba buvo mūsų didysis brolis.
And the advisory sales was the big brother.
Okay.
Tai mes iš to projekto kaip partneriai tuo metu tai buvo inovacija, įsigijom traktoriaus lygiagretų įvairavimą.
As partners, they obtained tractor parallel driving.
Yeah. And also, atsiprašau, ir taip pat,
Tai angliškai
nelabai,
Okay.
ir taip pat purkštuvo sekcijų valdymo
And
sistemą.
also management section of the spraying, spraying boom.
Yeah. Section control.
Yeah, section control. Tai mums tas pasiteisino iš tikrųjų, tai buvo, iš pradžių tai buvo pakankamai, sakykime, pesimistinis požiūris į tą projektą.
It was quite good in the end, but at first they were quite pessimistic about that.
Why so?
Kodėl?
Nes mes buvom mažieji broliai projekte.
Because we were minus in the project.
Ir buvo pakankamai maža investicijų dalis viso projekto.
And it was a small part of the investment of the entire project.
Bet iš to mums pavyko gauti turbūt maksimalią naudą, ką buvo galima.
They got the maximum benefit of that.
Ir tą sistemą naudojam po šiai dienai ir išplėtėm į kitus traktorius ir turbūt matėte laukuose. Tai dabar visas mūsų žemės dirbimas vyksta su šita palidovinė lygia greičia.
Can we see this, the tractors, the machines, some of the machines, are they here?
Galima iš principo pamatyti, tik tai ta sistema jau migravo iš vieno traktoriaus į kitą, į trečią.
Okay, but they transferred the apparatus from one tractor to another and it's like distributed.
Just for a photograph, that's all. But in terms of, you were saying you were nervous coming into the project. How did the advisory service convince you that this was going to be a good
Dėl to, sako, pesimizmo, kaip konsultavimo tarnyba jūs įtikino, kad reikia tą sistemą naudoti?
Grožiu savo.
By its beauty.
Okay. And I suppose in terms of workload for your staff and for the farm here, did it increase your workload or reduce your workload?
Dėl darbo, reiškia, krūvio padidėjus ar sumažėjo?
Dėl projekto ar dėl investicijų gautų?
Regarding project or investments?
Both, if you like.
Ir ta.
Dėl projekto buvo labai imlu.
He says in terms of project they had a lot of work to do.
Daug daugiau darbo negu investicijos verto, sakykim taip.
But he can say that investments was worth
it. That was the next question I was going to ask. Yeah.
Bet investicijos, taip, galiausiai mes išsprendėm žmonių trūkumo klausimą.
And they had the problem of shortage of labor force. So
yeah, that was the next question I was going to ask. What impact had it on the labor on the farm? Did it help to make labor more efficient?
Efektyviau dirba personalas?
Žymiai, dabar ir tręšia, ir purškia vienas žmogus.
One person for fertilization and spraying.
Anksčiau reikėdavo, aš nežinau, gal pas juos jau tos nebėra, gairiuotojų mažiausiai dviejų.
Additional marking, for marking, persons for marking.
Yes. All right, so manually you used to step out the fields?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did that. I used to do that.
Sakė, aš tą dariau. Jam teko.
Me too, but not anymore.
And in terms of investment then, how much investment went on the farm to get the equipment and the systems up and running?
How much did they have to invest?
Yeah.
Kiek reikia investuoti tą visą sistemą?
Taip. Intensyvumas buvo, paramos intensyvumas buvo 70%, jei gerai atsimenu. Sistema gal kainavo apie 14 000 eurų.
System cost about 14,000.
So it wasn't a huge investment. So you had your guidance systems. Did you have to invest in section control on the sprayers, or did that come as on the sprayers?
Papildomai reikia tą sekcinį, ką ten tą.
Taip, tai yra papildoma sistema.
O tręšimui?
Tręšimui vis dar neturime palidovinio valdymo.
They don't have satellite guidance for fertilization yet.
Right, okay.
Nes iš principo vis dar neturim ir, sakykime, azoto analizatorių.
They don't have nitrogen analyzers.
Right, okay.
Tai visa tai turėtų turbūt ateiti kompleksiškai sekančių investicijų etapų.
That will come as a complex package during the next investment stage.
And had the farm to invest in software to analyze all the data?
Investavot į programinę įrangą šitiem visiem dalykam ar ne?
Buvo.
Yeah.
Buvo. Kartu.
anything else for the moment?
Šeduvos savininkystė. Ne verslo jie buvo, jie yra Žemės ūkio ministerijos valdomos įmonės.
Part of the Ministry of Agriculture.
Yes.
Bet buvo ir kokių dar ūkių?
Buvo, ne, tai šitą švietimo tuo metu priklausė.
Oh, sorry. Ministry of Education.
Taip, ir universitetui, o likę šeši buvo.
Other 6.
Žemės ūkio ministerija.
They were like priklausė,
taip, būtent
related with the Ministry of Agriculture.
And did the farms get any invitation to visit the other, see what's happening on the other farms?
Jo, ar buvo kažkoks tai bendradarbiavimas, ar vieni pas kitus važiavo pasižiūrėti, kaip ten kas?
Ne, visas projektas buvo valdomas iš centro, tai mes
All the
organizuodavom
project was guided from the central office.
Bet susitikimai buvo.
Organized the meetings.
Buvo pradinis susitikimas, kur buvo, ta prasme, patys pagrindiniai, baziniai susitikimai buvo, kur buvo įsiskirstyti darbai, atsakomybės.
Meetings regarding workload, responsibilities.
Ir po to buvo darbas su atskiru partneriu atskirai, aš buvau kaip ir koordinatorius.
After that, it was like
pavadinkim taip.
separate work with separate partners. And he was like a
coordinator. And the reports that were done, did they compare the performance of the farms afterwards?
Ataskaitos ar buvo lyginami rezultatai atskirų?
Ne, nebuvo lyginami. Kodėl?
No comparison.
Pirmiausia, tie partneriai buvo jungiami, buvo tokia idėja, kad Lietuvoje sukurti eksperimentinio mokymo bandymų tinklą, ko gero.
The initial idea was to create the network of trial farms.
Ir kai kiekvienas ūkis kuruotų atitinkamą sritį, tarkim šiuo atveju šitas ūkis.
And each farm have his own field.
Yes.
Čia buvo pasirinkta, kad demonstruos tiksliasias sistemas, kadangi stiprus yra augalininkystės srityje.
Demonstrate precision systems augalininkystės. In terms of crop production.
Nes šitas ūkis tuo metu buvo stiprus augalininkystėje.
Because they were quite good in plant production.
And were each of the farms picked them for specific roles like that? Were some farms using precision technology?
Tai kiekvienas ūkis buvo parinktas pagal savo kažkokią tai specializaciją.
Pagal sritį, galima sakyti, buvo. Vienas specializavosi robotizuoto, ta prasme, robotizuota melžime.
Robot milking.
Right, okay.
Kiti buvo avininkystės sveikatingumas.
Sheep health.
Right, okay.
Toliau bulių produktyvumas.
Saja.
Yes.
Toliau pieninių produktyvumas buvo bandos valdymo.
Dairy herd productivity.
Ir dar buvo kitas irgi buvo gyvulininkystės ūkis, bet ten daugiau.
So there wasn't really any common themes on the farms. They were all different individual types of farms. We would normally have, when we were running the project, we would have similar farms to be either arable farms or maybe dairy farms. So then we would bring them to see each other.
O mes darėm dėl to, kad būtų tinklas, kur, tarkim, ūkininkas ateityje, tarkim, kažkas sugalvoja diegti inovaciją ir mes žinom, kad į tą ūkį galima bandyti diegti inovaciją, demonstruoti, rodyti kitiems.
Farms, different specialties, and if a farmer wants to invest in a certain innovation or technology, goes there or there, because they would be best to demonstrate that.
Būtent dėl sklaidos.
Just due to
dissemination. So the idea was to set up a farm showing a particular technology,
network,
and then commercial farmers could come and have a look and see how it works. A better understanding of it, yes. And have you hosted many public events here for farmers here to look at the GPS technology here?
Ar buvo čia daug tų organizuota
Or is it for students only?
kokių tai renginių ūkininkams pademonstruota
renginių negaliu, kaip Vytautai.
Iš principo buvo lauko dienų, kurio...
Field days.
Taip, buvo lauko dienų, kur pristatėme tą, kur rodėme tą.
And they presented, during these field days, they presented their technologies.
Ir dar noriu pasakyti, kad projekto pabaigoje buvo atliktas tyrimas, ta
And
prasme,
at the end of the project there was a survey made.
Right, okay.
atliktas tyrimas, kuris yra patalpintas konsultavimo tarnybos inovacijų sistemoje T3
And
tame.
that survey is in that last Tetris system you
Yes, we saw it just, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find results.
Apie visus partnerius,
About
jų
all
investicijas.
partners involved in the investments.
And were the surveys, were they generally positive or negative, or did it suggest any changes to it?
The service.
Yeah. Surveys,
Tarnyba gerai ten mano, įvertino teigiamai šitą dalyką ar kažkas. Tai.
Projektai?
Yeah.
Taip, tikrai gerai. Pirmiausia,
Positive.
dėl to, kad yra gal ir partnerystės, būtent kur yra problemos, kaip reikia dirbti tokiuose projektuose, kaip
Because
spręsti problemas,
they saw how problem solving could be made.
Yes.
nes partnerių skaičius buvo nemažas.
As partners number was quite good, quite big.
Ir
And typically,
su mumis jau čia.
typically, how many people would attend an open day here?
Oh, it depends. It's possible 200 and possible 40.
Right. Okay, so really big events.
Yeah.
And did those events take up a lot of time organising them here for the farm?
Ar daug užtrukdavo laiko organizuodami tokius renginius?
Tai imlus laikui darbas.
Labor consuming, time consuming.
Did the project compensate the farm for doing that?
Kompensavo projektas?
Šitas projektas ne. Pas mus yra tokia sistema. Traktorių turi, nesidalina traktoristai traktoriais.
Because they have a system that the different tractor drivers, they don't share tractors.
Right, okay.
Because jeigu pradedi dalintis, traktoriai labai greit genda.
Because when you do that, then you have
All
problems.
problems, yeah.
Ir šito traktoriaus traktoristas būtent tręšdavo ir purkšdavo laukus.
So the tractor driver, this tractor, he did fertilization
Right, okay.
and tręšimą ir ką
Ir
dar?
purškimas.
And spraying.
And was it a Trimble system? Or
Trimble.
Trimble. And how good or how much support did Trimble give the farm when they were setting up or using the product? And did you have to go and negotiate a deal with Trimble, or was it done for you?
Ar reikėjo jums su Trimble konkrečiai dėrėtis dėl?
Su jų atstovais Lietuvoje.
With their representatives, yes.
Yes. Yeah. The project didn't come and have a system that you just gave to you and you had to go and
Čia
get
ne
it yourself.
projektas, reiškia.
Projektas davė pinigus investicijai.
Yeah. Project gave money for the investment.
Yes. But you had to organise it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had to organise it, okay.
He had to change the tractor for the newer one.
Yes.
And then they had to change all this.
And did you have the
So-
choice of, was it just Trimble, or did you have choice of other products?
Mes dirbam tik tai su Trimble šiuo metu.
They work only with Trimble.
There's no choice.
Nebuvo kažkokių kitų. He says sometimes you call them and they are here in 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Hard to beat that. Hard to beat that. Yeah. Hard to beat that. And would you, from your involvement in the project, would you recommend it to other farmers? Obviously, you're happy.
Sako, pagal tai, kiek jūs čia patirties turite, iš to jūs rekomenduotumėte visą tą ūkininkui?
Vairavimo sistema?
You mean
The system?
guiding system?
Yeah.
Taip.
Definitely.
Definitely. And have you had much trouble with the system?
Some problems with calibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tas truko kelis metus iš tikrųjų.
And they had it for several years.
And any problems with signals or anything like that?
With signals, no, it's okay. Mes turim tą 2 cm tikslumą.
We have this 2 centimeter
Yes.
accuracy.
Yeah. And have you the tripod system, the home base system, or is it all from satellite?
Tripod.
It's a system where you put a signal a signal reader in the field.
We don't need
You
that.
don't need it.
In Lithuania we have some kind of like tinklas net for
Network.
Okay.
some network for I don't know in English we name in Lithuania it LŽØKT signal. It's
Yes,
yeah,
the
RTK. It is Lithuania government still give us it for free.
Ah, right.
I don't know for how long it will. But
It's what's RTK in Ireland? For a full RTK system in Ireland, you could be looking at €20,000 for the tripod monitor in the field and the equipment to go on the tractor. You could be looking at €20,000.